that we're going to become the capital of solar energy, right? Not only that, we're going to lead in next generation technology when it comes to energy, right? Battery technology. We should be teaching the rest of the world what it means to live in the epicenter of the impacts of climate change and how you build a more resilient state to deal with it. Not only that, but how you build a future for the rest of the 49 and the rest of the world on how to encounter these challenges and to survive, and not just that, but to thrive through it and to have your economy help in thriving through it. We also want to be the kind of state, and we can do this, building the kind of jobs that expands Medicaid for 1.5 million of the most medically needy. And by expanding Medicaid, think of the number of doctors, nurses, nurse practitioners, home care workers go to work because we've expanded the opportunity for people simply to get life-saving and maintenance-ing health care. And by the way, for those of us who have insurance, don't think for a moment that we're getting away with anything. Why? Because those folks who end up going to emergency rooms to get their health care, the cost of that finds its way into our premiums. We pay for it. And it's the worst kind of expense ever. Why? Because it's less efficient, it's less healthy, it doesn't put anybody on the trajectory of the pathway to being healthier. It's simply a Band-Aid, right? So we've got to rip that Band-Aid off and think about health in a much more comprehensive way, which is why I believe I'm still the only candidate that has come out for universal health care. Health care as a right. As a right and not a privilege. The other way that we can make sure that the state's economy works for everybody is we can end this ridiculous criminal justice cycle that is unforgiving in its nature with 1.6 million Floridians who don't have their rights right now. We got to make sure that they get their rights restored. Have y'all signed a petition for rights restoration?
Yep.
Is there anybody who has not signed a petition for rights restoration? Because if you're one of those, seek it out. I wish I would have them with me today. We got some. We got some today. So
I have over 100.
We want to make sure that you get those, not only that you sign, but that you get your friends to sign. It is critically important. This is one of the remaining vestiges within our state's constitution that is of a Jim Crow era. Right? It's a throwback. And in my opinion, people who have committed wrongs, yes, you've got to be adjudicated through the criminal justice system appropriately, but once you paid your debt to society, you should be able to fully participate back in society. Have your rights restored. Be able to get access to a job. A job. Why? Because the best anecdote I've ever seen to dealing with crime in communities is making sure people got a job.